Extrajudicial killings in Anambra. Prosecutes the officers involved. Ohaneze University Don urges IG, now the Apex Igbo Social Cultural Organization, Ohaneze Igbo Worldwide, has asked the Inspector General of Police, Osman Baba Alkali, to speed up the investigation into the allegations against some senior police officers serving at the Zone 13 Command, Okpo, Dunukofia, and the Anambra State Police Command. Now, this follows allegations published by a blogger identifying one CSP Patrick Abazwe, the officer in charge of the Rapid Response Squad in the command, has been a member of a syndicate involved in the kidnapping, torture, and murder of citizens. Now, the public relations officer of Zone 13 headquarters of Odunukofia, SP Nwoden Kiruka, and the Inspector Harrison Akama, who is attached to the RRS in the state, were also fingered, as well as a former governor of the state and a popular billionaire. The blogger shared details of conversations between the officers and their victims, further indicated that they might have been involved in high-level extrajudicial killings, fraud, and organ harvesting. Now, from the reports, the policemen were behind the kidnapping and strangling of a cousin to a comedian, Chukwuebuka Emmanuel, known as Bren Jota, and that after her death, her phone was used to scam her family of 1.2 million naira. Sharing the photo of one of the accused, the blogger said, Bren Jota's cousin was missing and was rumored to be kidnapped. Unfortunately, she was not kidnapped. These daredevils carried her and transferred 1.2 million naira from her account and strangled her. They took her phone and were chatting with her family members, pretending to be kidnappers. Now, the IGP on Friday set up a special investigation team to probe the allegations, stressing that the police would leave no stone unturned in ensuring that justice is done in the case and sanctions meted to any officers found guilty accordingly. A statement by the force spokesperson, Olumiyiwa Adejobi, said, I quote, the IG has set up a special investigation panel under the IG's monitoring and mentoring unit to commence investigations into some weighty allegations of unprofessionalism, high-handedness, and extrajudicial killings leveled against some officers serving at the Zone 13 Command, Okpo, Dunukofia, and the Anambra State Command on social media platforms. This was on the directive of the IG for the commencement of investigations to ascertain the veracity of the allegations for further necessary action, while the panel has been given a period of 2 weeks to come up with a report of the investigations. End of quote. But commenting on the matter, the spokesperson for Ohaneze Igbo, Chief Alex Obonia, urged the IG to do a thorough job. In his words, I quote, all I have to say is that the matter should be well investigated. I am glad that the IG has taken up the case, and I urge him to do a thorough job. End of quote. Also speaking, a social commentator and lecturer at the University of Nigeria and Nsukka, Dr. Ugwueze Ikechukwu, said, no one, including the big actors in the case, should go unpunished if found guilty. In his words, it is a good thing that the police have agreed that they will investigate the matter. The problem with Nigeria is that there are many untouchable actors and there is a lot of haphazard approach to police investigation, which results in many criminals going free. I encourage the police to eschew all forms of sentiments and do their job to a logical conclusion. That's the statement of the doctor. Yes, Dr. Ugwueze Ikechukwu, a lecturer at the University of Nigeria and Nsukka. Yes, look at what he said. Said police are into this haphazard approach to investigation. They don't conclude the investigation. They will not conclude it. They will be given 2 weeks, the panel. You will not hear anything again. It will just end there. And the police did not mention the billionaire in Anambra, Atueze, who was also fingered, and the former governor of Anambra State. They were just mentioning the officers. What about the billionaire? What about the former governor? They were not included in the investigation. They also should be investigated thoroughly. Let us know what's happening in the zone. It's getting too much. Killings every day. They are mentioned agitators. So they should be thoroughly investigated. Police should include them in the investigation. And the Don said, look, All these things are making the criminals to go free because police will not investigate. They'll just say, we'll investigate. They'll go and stay in their cozy offices and relax. No investigation. The boys will be on the street doing extortions and continue their extrajudicial killings, kidnapping for ransom, and what have you. Okay? And he said he is encouraging the police to issue all forms of sentiments and do their job to a logical conclusion. So that's what the University Don is saying. Said the police should issue sentiments because they are full of sentiments. Because when you see a rich man having a case, you know that police is full of sentiments. A rich man having a case with a poor man, you will see Nigerian police. They wear 7 colors at a time. That is them. That's Nigerian police. Chameleon. They will be changing their color. They'll be changing their color. Once they see sign of money somewhere, they will change their color to that. So that's how they do. They have no integrity. They have no integrity. There's no professionalism in what they're doing. Nigerian police. So that is what is happening, and we are waiting for this investigation and the conclusion, of which will not come. The investigation and conclusion will not come. We're telling you for sure. We are waiting for it, and it will not come. So what we are saying is that people should be very careful with the police. If you go to some communities, they don't involve community police in what they're doing. Some communities will tell you, if you call police, they will fine you. Some communities in the southeast, that is the law. If you have a case with your brother, you will bring it to the people, they will settle it for you. If you involve the police, you will be fined. And we want this thing to be, to be effective. This law, it is in almost all Igbo communities. We want it to be effective this time around. Because if you involve them, they will come, they will extort both parties. They will even kill people. Yes, these extrajudicial killings is a case. Police will go and arrest somebody from the house, and they will kill the person. We have said it. Even someone who has been arrested and is in police cell, the person will be missing. The relatives will go there to go and bail the person. The police will say, we don't know him. They will not give account of that person, the person they arrested. The police arrested the person on so day and so day. And the relatives will go there, the police say, oh, we don't know his whereabouts. You don't know whether he has been bailed or not. Whereas the police document will show that this person came here so day and so time. Sometimes they will go and erase it from the document, from the board where they're writing it. They will go and erase it completely because they have killed the person. That's what they're doing. Because they have killed the person. So before you invite police in your communities, you should be taking permission from the traditional rulers, because it means that the traditional rulers have exhausted all avenues to settle that matter. Of course, police will not settle it either. That's the truth. Police will not settle. They will cause more problem to it. The Nigerian police will cause more problems. So it's better you continue to dialogue until you settle that matter, whether in the church, whether in the Omona. If the local Omona does not settle it, you go higher. Okay, from level to level, from stage to stage, until it will be well adjudicated and settled.